Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes to the news today. It is expected that in mid-December, the country's import and export turnover will reach 700 billion USD. However, the Ministry of Industry and Trade still recognizes that in the context of the slow global demand for goods, especially from US and EU, Vietnam import and export turnover is still in the difficulty. Accordingly, the shrinking market is one of the major barriers for export activities. Key products exported to the US and EU markets are facing a lot of pressure with the investigation of trade remedies and technical barriers. In addition, China's loosened monetary policy, causing a sharp drop in exports, putting pressures on Vietnamese goods. The Ministry of Industry and Trade says that to remove difficulties, businesses need to take advantage of free trade agreements, diversify markets, expand markets, and actively participate in trade promotion activities, strengthen corporate branding. Đồng Nai Provincial Police, in coordination with the Long Can City People's Committee, yesterday organized propaganda to mobilize people to participate in the revenge and suppression of crimes at this moment during and after the Lunar New Year in 2023. Here, leaders of provincial departments of Đồng Nai Provincial Police have propagated to people a basic knowledge of the law and the sense of fighting against crime, especially some high-tech crimes, chemical drug crimes, fire prevention, combat social evils affecting the security situation in the area. In the days of World Cup 2022 and the tax holidays, these types of criminals are increasing their activities. On this occasion, the Board of Direction of Provincial Police gave 5 gifts to individuals of outstanding achievements in the movement of armed people to protect national security and gave 250 gifts to households in difficult circumstances in Bauvin Ward. In today, 10 to 11 of December, Đình Quang District Red Cross, in collaboration with the Đình Quang Regional General Hospital and sponsor, organized 3 eye screening and surgery for 130 poor people bifocal with a total value of 130 million VND. Patients with cataracts and peritriums were examined and operated on eyes. After surgeries, the patients are given medication and 1 goggles. In addition, during this time, the Ho Chi Minh City Red Cross volunteer teams also supported free meals for patients and their relatives who have eye surgery. This is an annual program organized by the District Red Cross Association to mobilize the USA Fund Love sponsor and doctors from Ho Chi Minh City, thereby creating conditions for poor people with eye disease to receive timely treatment, making their eye brighter and more convenient in daily life. The leader of several Mediterranean and the Southern European countries called on Russia to introduce a more flexible gas price ceiling than the recently proposed 220 euro per megawatt per hour. The call was made at the ongoing EU MED9 summit in Spain. Last month, the bloc proposed a ceiling of 275 euros, but this had been met with a considerable opposition. Some EU members do not want to set a price ceiling. Spain and many other countries says this number is so high that the limit mechanism will never need to be activated. Countries want a much lower and flexible price ceiling, which will help countries and consumers more realistically. French President Emmanuel Macron said the talks had created a real convergence toward agency supply security and reduction in the gas prices. The conference appraised that a December 13 meeting of EU energy ministers could achieve more dynamic and efficient gas price ceiling. Peru's new resident, Dina Portuate, are now the new cabinet list yesterday after the ouster of her predecessor Petro Castillo. Portuate, Peru's first female resident who served as the vice president under Castillo, debuted alongside 19 ministers, 8 of whom are women. Peru's parliament on Wednesday approved Portuate as a new resident in order of succession after voting to impeach Castillo. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.